Hello and welcome to Steve Walker Guitars. I've been feeling a little bit guilty the past couple of days because the videos that I've put up for you for the last couple of weeks haven't really shown much of the work side of what I do and what I'm going to be doing with the Use What You've Got guitars for the challenge that we're doing. So this weekend I've spent some time. I know I mentioned in the video on Saturday that I'd rough cut the body for guitar 1. So what I've done this weekend, I've trimmed it up with a template and the router. So that's what you're going to see here, and that'll bring you up to where we're at the minute with this build. As you would again with the video on Saturday, we've seen the neck blank that I'm going to be using and the top as well. So they're going to be going on this guitar. So the video the videos with regards to this build that follow will incorporate those. After this footage, I'll tell you what I'm thinking about doing with the fretboard. You can leave me some comments as to what you think about that as well once you've seen what I'm thinking about. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Here we go. So that's where we're at so far. As I mentioned before, I had a little bit of an idea as to what I want to do with the fretboard, what I'm thinking about doing anyway. It's come from a couple of different people that that build, and have kind of inspired this. Conversations that I've had with some of the other builders about offcuts and things like that. And with this being a use what you've got challenge, I thought this might tie in quite well with it, you see. So one of the things, well, one of the ideas for the fretboard came about from sort of a conversation I was having about pen blanks and pen turning blanks, things like that, coming from offcuts, which then had me thinking about what Ben Crow did on his great guitar build off fretboard. I think it was actually, no, it wasn't that one, it was with the Cyberpunk 2077 guitar, where he took lots of pieces of ebony, or cut a piece of ebony up into strips and then cut them into smaller pieces and then glued it all together, thicknessed it, and cut his fretboard from that. So my idea to tie that in with this use what you've got challenge, I have a lot of offcuts. In fact, I have a shed full of offcuts, and here I have a couple of pieces, or 3 pieces that are offcuts. Not saying I'm necessarily going to use these pieces, but it's just to give a bit of an idea. What I'm thinking, I've got this is a piece of Paduke. It's an offcut from an actual fretboard that I'm using. Bit of sapele. That was from the neck from my great guitar build off guitar. And this limber, it was actually from a body on a guitar built probably a couple of years ago, but it was in my offcut bag box that I've actually got in the workshop. So my idea was to cut these down into strips, plane them up, square them up, glue them all together, thickness them to a fretboard size, and use that. I don't know whether I should be looking for pieces that would match and tie in with the walnut body and the maple neck, or whether I should go at the walnut body itself, as you know, is was a work surface, and it's all lots of little pieces of walnut glued together, and then obviously I've cut it down to shape. So should I be going with the same piece of wood, cutting it up to strips and laminating it all together and doing it that way? A little bit unsure at the minute. I am going to go through my box of bits, or my shed of bits, and come up with hopefully some nice pieces. What I might do is make a few, and before I actually glue it up, leave it open to a vote for you guys. See what you think, and take it from there. I think that will be a video on its own when I get to that, but that's what I'm thinking. So if you made it this far through the video, I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more, then you can always go back through and see the videos that I've done, and you can always subscribe for future videos. And if you have liked it, give us the thumbs up so I know that I'm doing the right thing. Also, as this is part of the Use What You've Got challenge that we're doing, it's not just me, as you're probably aware, or maybe not. There are several other builders. Some were part of the Great Guitar Build Off this year. We're inviting anybody who wants to do this, join in, and it's going great. It is really building up. We're getting a lot of people joining in, and it's fantastic seeing what people are using to build their guitars. So it's open to anybody. If you want to do something, the rules have been discussed in previous videos, not just by myself, but from other builders, YouTubers as well. So feel free to check them out. If you want to join us, great. We're posting on Instagram as well as videos here. So join in. If you don't want to join in, that's fine. Feel free to watch through all the videos, show your support for us that way if it's what you're enjoying, and let us know. Speak to us, talk to us in the comments. And on that note, I'm going to leave you in peace. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll have another video for you soon. Thank you very much. Take care.